come to town, come to save the Princess Zelda. Gone and took her away, now the children don't play, but they will when Link saves the day. Hallelujah! Now Link, fill up your hearts so you can shoot your sword with power. And when you're feeling all down, the party will come around, so you'll be brave and not this is a coward. Now Link has saved the day, but got it in his granite. So now a Zelda is free, and now a hero shall be. Link, I think your name shall go down into history.
How's it going, everyone? Shendowx here, and the song that you heard was System of the Down, Zelda. I hope I pronounced that right. And who knows, YouTube might file copyrights and remove the song, or Square Enix might take this down. But wanted to talk about my opinion on the Zelda Breath of the Wild. Is it worth buying the Switch? It depends. If that's really all you want it for, then I guess so, but my honest opinion, no, it's not really worth going out and buy the Switch. Is Zelda Breath of the Wild fun? Hell yeah. I've played it since the day it launched until March 17th. And March 17th is when I decided to finish this main story. My only problem with Breath of the Wild is the durability of weapons, because I kind of like to keep some of them. Some of them are kind of pretty. And how pointless your house is, because you can't really store very much in it other than 3 of each item. And your bed, you don't get to choose if it's soft or hard. For those who don't understand what's the difference, soft bed apparently is only at inns. Inns offer a soft bed at extra cost that give you extra heart, which is very nice in some ways. It's convenient if you're planning on taking on something that could fuck you up. But it sucked that you couldn't get a soft bed for your own place. It really didn't make sense. And the fact that the Nintendo Switch shirt you get from purchasing the Season Pass, yes, I purchased it, doesn't do shit. You can't enchant it, you can't improve it. It's just there. It does nothing. And honestly, I feel like that was a big waste in money and, well, time at making that thing, because it's completely worthless. But yes, Zelda Breath of the Wild is fun, and if you're new to Zelda games, you might like it. If you're into games like Skyrim and open world games and stuff, then you should like Breath of the Wild. Keyword in the sentence, should. It does have some problems, from lag due to the internet, which is completely stupid that for some reason Nintendo made a console that apparently the internet causes frame rate issues and problems with games. But even with the internet turned off, Breath of the Wild does still suffer some problems with frame rate, specifically in close quarter combat. And when I say close quarter combat, I mean like when the camera is zoomed in, where the only thing you really see in the camera is you and the enemy. The frame rate does drop horribly to the point where a couple of times I thought the game froze. Other than that, that's pretty much the only main major issue, I would say, besides the horse. The horse is fucking stupid. I got to the final boss, Ganon, Dark Beast Ganon, whatever the fuck you want to call his ass. The horse kept running into trees and kicking me off. I just like fucking shot the horse with the arrow and just like said, fuck it, I'm taking Ganon on. I'm not gonna waste my time with the horse. And I kicked Ganon's ass. Because, well, I don't need no fucking stupid horse. But yeah, the horse, yeah, I don't like the AI for the horse. Maybe if I spent time, it will eventually improve, but I'm not willing to put the time in improving it. I did, however, spend a lot of time finding shrines, finding some of the really hard ones, like the labyrinth ones, which they're not really hard, it's just hard to get to the shrine, and completing all the divine beasts, which I feel like once you complete the divine beast and get all the abilities that come with it, you just like become kind of like overpowered. It's like, oh, this enemy wants to blast me. I defeated all the divine beasts. I can create like a shield that protects me from your damage. I feel like it kind of makes it way too easy. Not saying the game's really difficult. I have noticed a lot of YouTubers having trouble because they just try to go in fighting things. They don't try to be stealthy. They don't try to climb up somewhere high and drop bombs down on the enemies, or in some cases, pick up a metal object and drop it on the enemies. And yeah, for me personally, it was pretty easy. I mean, it wasn't exactly hard. I mean, it was somewhat difficult. It wasn't super easy, but it wasn't really hard. And for those who haven't figured out, if you have the stasis plus, the ability that freezes things in time, if you have the plus version, you can use it on enemies. Not only enemies, you can use it on mini bosses and bosses. So Ganon, you could fucking freeze his ass and beat his ass. Yes, it only freezes them for a few seconds. But if you're good at it, you could freeze him and wail on him. And at the final fight, I freezed him, wailed on him, and then when it broke free, I did a lightning attack, thus stunning him again. And, well, you get where I'm going. I just constantly rinse and repeat. Really pretty easy. It just requires you to know how to take advantage of your ruins and overall abilities. Sneaking can get you through a lot of shit. When it comes to enemies that are ridiculously tough, if you can sneak up behind them and just stab them in the back, it's one-shot kill. It apparently doesn't matter what their level is, unless it's a mini boss or a boss. That shit totally different. But any of the default enemies, you can just sneak up behind them, like the ninjas or whatever the hell they were called, the red guys. Like you had to sneak into their base. You could sneak up behind them and one-shot kill them. Though you still have to be sneaky, because if you fuck up, you'll alert them and you have a shitload of them on your ass. And that's a pain in the ass. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, I had fun. I enjoyed it. Like I said, does it make it worth buying a Switch? No. If you really want to play that game, I would recommend either GameFly and like getting it for the Wii U, or a way where you don't go out and buy a new console so you can try it and see if you actually like it. Me, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I bought the DLC, so yeah, I should fucking like it. And for those who are wondering, why no gameplay? Well, because I don't have a fucking device to record gameplay, which sucks. Though in the same time, I guess it's a plus, because Nintendo can't flag me and go, hey, you posted footage of Zelda, copyright claim. Which Nintendo is very known for. And yeah, I would prefer to avoid that because I prefer to try to keep my channel around so I can voice my opinion about stuff and try to upload videos to help people. That's kind of why I made a YouTube channel. Now, but yeah, feel free to put your comments on what you thought of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Did you enjoy it? Did you fucking hate it? I would be surprised if people say they fucking hate it and actually played it, though I highly doubt anyone that says they fucking hate it actually played it, because, well, it was fun. How can it suck? But yeah, feel free to leave your comments in the comment description below. Um, I hope everyone's doing well and hope to talk to you guys again.